Hi, how are you? Hope mnaendelea fiti. For me, I'm doing good, and today I wanted to share a word concerning strong man, the word strong man, and it's actually in the book of Mark 3:27, where it says, "No one can break into a strong man's house and take away his belongings unless he first ties up the strong man, then he can plunder his house." So this is a story it was a story concerning Jesus and Beelzebul, where the teachers of law said that he has the power he's being powered by the devil to perform the sorts of miracles he was doing. And then he asked them, how can devil fight a devil? Like, how can Satan fight Satan? Now let's talk about this strong man, because the strong man actually in this case is Satan. So who is the strong man? The strong man is the devil. Okay? Now the devil operates in groups. Now I'll take you slowly by slow. I hope this video will capture everything, but I'll take you pole, like slowly. So I'll take you back to how all this started, to a point where the devil ended up in the strong man, the one who controls. So in the beginning, that is Genesis 1, God created heavens and earth. So something was happening in the heavens in the first phrase of Genesis 1:1. Then in Genesis 2, he goes ahead to explain to us that the earth was without form, it was void, and darkness ruled over. It was so deep that the Spirit of God was hovering. So that which happened in heaven, that is the disobedience of Lucifer, made Jesus in the book of Matthew see him fall like a lightning, which happened in the beginning, telling you when the earth was void and formless, when it had no purpose yet it knew it was created, but it didn't have yet the purpose. The enemy was still existing on that earth, the darkness part. I pray that God may give you understanding. So the darkness part actually tells us the enemy was already on earth. So he was watching. So what really transpired in heaven for the enemy to be stricken down to the earth through lightning? So it is well explained in the book of Ezekiel, the prophecy against King of Tyre. It actually explains the so many things that the enemy was doing while in heaven that made him to fall. Now, what are these things? So, in Ezekiel 28, the prophecy, it actually articulates how the enemy was planned himself while in heaven. One, he was proud, claimed himself to be God, claimed that no secret can be kept away from him. Now this is deception. Made himself rich through the treasures of gold and silver. There's involvement of enslavement here. And then there's trade, clever business deals and making profits. So go and read it for yourself. It's in the book of Ezekiel 28. You will see the devices, the ways the enemy had already planned himself. Okay? And these things he was doing in heaven. And because he was doing trading, in his trading, it led to violence and sin. And when it led to these things, the Lord himself took him out of the holy mountain, and the angels who guarded him also were drove away from him. Now remember, while he was doing all these things also, there are those angels who participated, and when he was stricken down, as the way Jesus was saying, I saw the enemy coming down as a lightning. He took a third, who are called the fallen angels. Now he's on earth. Remember, these are things he did in heaven. So how did he now come and do the same exchange here on earth? Now, the enemy now, after he did what he did in heaven and now is on earth, don't forget, he already has his system. So he's just watching. And then God created, then the Son made, then created a man after whose likeness? God. The image and the likeness of God. Meaning this man also had an identity of Christ. Christ gave him his identity immediately and entrusted him with dominion. So the enemy wanted to capture the dominion of the man. So he's there watching. And then Christ thought it better to give man a companion, a woman. And then he breathed the woman. He brought the woman out of man. And the man said, she is the flesh of my flesh, the bone of my bone. And he called her a woman. Now the enemy, remember, he has been watching to see if there's something unusual. Do these people even know? So remember, these people were spiritually active, very active. They could access heaven, talk to Jesus and all these things. But now the serpent makes his way to the woman and then talks to the woman. He starts asking questions. Did God really say you should not eat the fruit of the fruits of the trees in the garden? And then they started a conversation where he brought now the desire, his own desire. He did not force the woman to see, but his words, as deceptive as they were in heavens, it worked. So it deceived this woman, and the woman started seeing the fruit in a different way, the way the enemy was seeing it. But the enemy, at the end of the day, he wanted this dominion that the man was given. So when the woman ate, she did not akafunguka macho, the eyes were open. No. She had to give it to the man so that the fall will be the fall of a man. The man was the one who was entrusted by the instructions and everything. So the woman gave the man. And the moment the man ate, now the enemy knew, have captured you guys. And from there, he was able to bring a fruit of rebellion. And that's how he was able to bring forth a rebellious character, a character opposite of God that came through Cain. And Cain came forth, and all these things about technology and all these things came about. I'll continue it in another video, and I hope this one has educated you. We are still talking about the strong man, so I'm doing another video to finish up what I actually wanted to tell you, how you can tie this strong man through the blood of Jesus Christ. So I'll see you when you see me.